Right, we're here. We're ready. No, we're not ready. We're not ready. We've been like squealing about this all day. Okay, so if you don't know, apparently Yuta and Lucy were married recently, or has it been a while? It's been a while. It's your husband.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's her husband. Yuta is my he's my bias from NCT 127. And then the thing is, I announced he was my bias on Twitter, and then I forgot he was my bias. And I said, I'm going to have Yuta as my bias. And then I went back and I found all these tweets from 2018. So I announced in 2020 he was my bias, and went back to 2018, and I'm like, Yuta's my bias. I'm like, what am I even doing? What kind of a K-pop fan am I? So apparently we do K-drama reactions on here now, but now we're doing some, Japanese stuff. Basically anything. If it's got a K-idol in it and they're one of our babies, we're probably going to react to it. So
yeah.
And if there's over 100, check out the NCT reactions on this channel because they're a bit feral. Mostly of me being feral and yelling at the babies. Lucy, do you know anything about this franchise?
A little bit. I've not really seen any of them, but I am aware it's a very popular franchise, and
there's so many movies. It goes back like 10 years or more. Because I just thought I'd check it out, and okay. I'm not watching any prequels right now.
No, but it should be.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we need to know. Look, if there's any huge plot things that we missed, that, if you look really dumb in the reaction and there's something that we should have known from the other 10 movies, let us know. But if, a good director or they'll make something that you can watch.
If it's anything like other Japanese franchise, I know, like they're pretty standing sort of things. So.
All right. Okay. Okay. I'm a bit excited. Let's go. Much excited. We had to start again because I forgot to put subs on. I just always job myself in for things like that. And we don't know we don't know which mountain that is. We thought it was
There was also a screen as well.
I'm just going to repeat everything from the previous 5 minutes. No, I'm not on the screen. But look at him.
He looks so good in red.
Oh my God. Look at that. I love what they've done with his eyebrows. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They really make a difference. They're perfect. I wonder if there's going to be many mullets in this.
You know what? With Japanese stuff, there's a high chance of mullets all the time.
I think so. Oh, these are school bullies. I see.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say anything about Yuta and stepping through any of this.
Whoa, look at him. Okay. Oh no, the music's too good. I can't take it already. Wow, they've taken out the whole school. Oh, hello.
Got long hair. There's no mullet yet.
They're not school, are they? They're like tech.
Yeah. It's like old gang stuff. Yeah. I know that from the...
Look at Yuta's hair, though.
But it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Warriors, come out and play. Why is he so pretty?
Questionable hair, there's going to be a lot of pretty.
I know, that is high.
Yeah.
That guy looks 35, though.
Hey, he could have been held back a few years.
I mean, Olivia Newton-John was 30 when she played Sandy.
Grease is the least convincing lot of teenagers. Like
Rizzo, like 42. They put Yuta in red. It's just really unfair, wasn't it, to everyone else?
It was.
Yeah, long, not quite ombre hair.
Yeah, it's more sort of like he bleached it a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
His demeanor is very different to the others.
Yeah. The camera's right in the middle of my screen. So when they stand in the middle, I can't see their faces. It's annoying. I think I need to move it. Don't mind me while I just move the camera.
I love the just piles of objects.
I know, I was just going to say, I'm not joking when I say my patio actually kind of. Yeah. We've got the rabbit.
My house.
Yeah, I've got every shit out there. Wow, those eyebrows are like just giving everything.
Yeah. It's a bit like, you know, when like in westerns when someone walks into the bar.
Yeah. Oh. Well, it doesn't really take much, does it? Just
No.
well, now it's turned into. I thought it was a Matrix for a minute. Oh, my legs tired. Wait, do we know who this music is? I should have got a,
I haven't checked the soundtrack, no.
yeah, I should have got a. I should have got a look at it before the movie.
He's clearly the insane one. I mean, they're all a bit insane, to be honest. I mean, he's clearly gone in here full knowing that he's going to wind them up by saying what he said as well. So I'm not saying he's sane either.
Yeah. Oh, a bit dramatic. Come on, guys. I feel like some of you just, took a fall there. Oh, now see. Cutie. They're besties now. I'm trying to figure out like when they actually study. Is this
Yeah, I don't
Saturday?
think.
You know, the teachers have all just left. I guess that's why they're all 30 because they haven't graduated yet.
Good reflexes.
Oh, that was tiring.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Who it is? Oh, it's him. Of course. Hi there. Not my type at all, especially because he's in high school. He gave me top vibes then. I mean, TOP.
Yeah.
Oh my God, calm down.
I know. It's a bit. Everybody always has a minion that's like a bit over enthusiastic. It's the rules.
Oh, is this one of them? Oh. In case people didn't know, I'm an absolute noob to like Asian dramas, except for a few movies. So Lucy and Natalia are my
Yeah.
senses.
Ooh. I like his hair. Not his.
Is he a Vulcan?
It's like a proper sort of bowl cut.
Yeah, true Vulcan. I love a good intro montage.
Yeah.
Ow.
He's the one who came in last.
Yeah. I'm just really. I hope there's I'm going to get the soundtrack for this because I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, too smart. Ow.
And most insane.
Yeah. He's got that. Yeah, okay.
It's like berserker vibes.
Yeah. I mean, the hair really sets it off.
Yeah. The one who's totally not your type. I really like his style.
Mm.
It's like you're ruining his cred.
Yeah. He is human and has feelings.
Mm. Oh, they're revolting. I always think it must be so fun playing characters like that. Just
Yeah.
his hair is so perfect. Like
I know. I was just thinking how much spray is in that.
I bet you it doesn't move if he fights either.
I
Like,
bet, yeah.
it's beautiful. I love the
he's got a
mask as
pin
well.
Yeah.
No, I'm worried about revolt. I love how everyone just keeps saying to him, "Don't do it," and he's just like, "But it was like, amazing."
Yeah.
It's not going in.
Oh, the hairs.
Oh, is that a mullet sort of at the back there? He's got, as well as the coif up front, he's got the
Oh, on the left, yeah.
Yeah. With his pocketbook. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't look like a freshman. It does though, like especially like youngsters like this, telling them no about anything is just.
Like my son rebelled a lot. My daughter did not, even though everyone said she would. She was even temperament, and still is. Oh.
Is a power struggle. They're all for the top spot now. I love the sets in this film so far. They're so good.
Yeah.
Like all the.
I just love all the colours they're using as well.
Yeah. It's
This
like
is-
a little Mad Maxy, cyberpunky
Yeah.
sort of almost.
The lighting in this one's gorgeous.
Yeah. I love those uniform pants for that school. They're so good.
They like the
Yeah.
tartan.
They look the tartan, but yeah, they look like pajama pants.
Pajama pants, yeah. Who's this? Hi! I love his jacket.
Yeah, with the zips. I didn't
Yeah.
notice that before.
Oh, he speaks.
Where did that just appear from? Oh, actually, I think it is a bit of a mullet he's got. It's longer than I thought in the back.
Yeah, it is a bit longer.
Also, he's not bad to look at either.
I'm dying to know why Yuta is like this. His
I'm,
character.
I'm sensing some inner turmoil and rebellion
There's
brewing there.
definitely something going on there.
Who's out here wax sealing letters like in this environment?
Oh look, I watched something the other day that was like a cult. That was like this medieval cult. Freaking John Wick. I watched it, or I binge watched.
Oh,
all
John
three.
Wick, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what the hell?
My
is
son's
this?
made me watch John Wick so many times. No. Instability.
Yeah. Well, any kingdom, you know.
well, if one of the top dogs is gone, then people are bound to try and make a move, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't go after him. Don't even try.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Please stop saying that.
I know.
Oh. Looking respectfully at Mr. Glasses there in the middle. Just saying.
Yeah. It's my guy that I like his fashion.
Oh, not that one. The one in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking respectfully at him.
I'm just saying he's just appeared in this conversation. Like.
But style guy. Mm-hmm. Cute. I like a guy that doesn't want to lose his glasses.
I love how they've got friends because of fishing. Are likely, like... It's me when people say fishing's good. Or me and Mike when we've got to watch golf for Minnow and stuff.
I caught a fish once. My ex-boyfriend, he asked me to hold the line. Well, he goes, just hold this. And if a fish comes, do this. I can caught a fish. I did the real thing and I went in. And I wasn't proud, but, it was a dark time for me. It was delicious. But, if there's a guy holding a fish in a dating profile, we're not looking at that. Just because he can provide for me. We don't need that.
Who's he bopping into see? Oh, it's an immaculate hair guy. Mercy. Oh. Why is everyone coming and asking about Ralph?
How old is this guy? I'm sorry. Don't tell me he's in high school.
No, everybody will be like well of age. Listen, right, some of them might have been held back a few years.
A few years. This guy looks like he's got a kid in high school.
Let's not shame them.
Oh, look, Yuta's like, what, 27? Like, it's fine. I'm not shaming. He's lovely. Oh, the way he walks. It's so calm.
I'm just going to say this uniform is...
angsty rich kids, yeah.
Top tier.
Yeah.
The red uniform is superior. I love the scaffolding as like battlements around the outside of the school. It's so good.
But you know, you wear that red, you're easier to find in a fight. To murder.
It was all his mum's fault.
I guess this is where all the hatred starts.
Overbearing mothers.
And tiny children.
Let this be a lesson.
Are they recruiting now? Oh, no.
No, they're just the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. He's looking after the orphans.
It's where he lives, apparently.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, I see.
Oh.
I keep forgetting they're still kids. Oh, it is where it started. I have a gift.
Oh. Beat the shit out of him, Rao.
Oh.
And this is where the legend of the pub Ruby Brawl came from.
Oh, God. Crazy Eyes.
I'm going to level with you, Frankie. I don't think any of them are saying in this. Like.
Yeah.
You know, there's always somebody like that just has no sense and just walks straight into the middle of a fight all the time. It's this guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just like it's his mission in life, really.
Yeah.
Like, he just looks so satisfied with the whole,
Yeah.
you know, I'm going to fuck things up.
I like how they're expecting it to be a fight, like, and they're just going to be...
Wait, is that him? Oh, no, it's not him.
No.
Oh, my God.
They expected him to the fight, and he's like, let's be friends. He's begging him.
Oh, my God.
He's like, but you're from a different school. He's like, come on, please. Romeo and Juliet, different schools.
Yeah.
Mind you, the schools seem to mix generally when they're outside of like the...
Yeah, they do.
The whole... unless they like hate each other for some reason.
I hardly ever mixed with people from school. I guess because there's more schools. Our school's quite far away from each other.
There were quite a few schools around me, but I mostly hung out with people from my school. Other schools were told to stay away from people from my school.
Yeah.
My school was that school.
We were one of those schools.
Yeah.
The schools on either side of us, those schools.
Yeah. To be honest, actually, like, some of this going down wouldn't have been out of the realms of possibility in my school.
Oh, well, look, at the start, I was going to say we had a family, a well-known family, and, you know, they used to get on the train and run into them, and they'd be like, you know, had this huge fight, got my heads beaten in down the oval the other day. Beast fun. You know, they were all about the fighting on the oval at lunchtime. Fight, fight, fight.
Have you ever seen a series Shameless?
I may have.
That exists. That's set on the estate. That's what it is. It's like set on the estate where the school I went to was, that I live next to.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. It's British. Right?
It's,
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't think I have. I've watched so many things. Is it on Netflix? I've watched so many things on Netflix, and then I forget what I watched.
They did an American version, but I don't know what the hell that's like. I think they went hillbilly with it instead, but like... After the violin, and he's like, it's expired. Hey, listen, expiration date.
Yeah. Oh, look, our stuff is expiration date is a suggestion on a lot of foods.
Exactly,
it's just a suggestion.
Just give it a look over. If it's fine, it's fine.
Give it a smell. Hi, it's Yuta again.
They obviously didn't notice before he told them, so it was obviously not that bad. Ooh. I really like his hair. I keep my...
Could give him a lift occasionally, like.
Yeah, like just
leaving him. Oh.
A Maggie Group president's son.
So he's the lackey, but he's
like his right-hand man, essentially.
But he's
I
subdued.
think.
But he's a subdued one.
Yeah.
He might flip out.
I think he's reluctantly.
Yeah. Been made to do it. Huh?
Oh, he obviously transfers skills on it. So he essentially sold his son to him to sort of look after him, I guess. Or, yeah, and obviously that's Yuta. So he's kind of beholden.
Yeah, he is.
Because what's he going to do? It's going to risk his dad's job if he does something.
Well, there we go.
And they did, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
But how much did he do himself? Or did he just walk in afterwards and go,
Yeah.
I'm in charge now? I don't think he is.
Where did he get very happy from?
Well, you know what it's like when you're sucking up to the boss like that.
Yeah.
This is the part where if Natalia was here, we'd both be talking about like how capitalism sucks and I love the way they've shot this suggestively, but we all know it's a fight. Hey, listen, if you've seen the I can't remember what it's called, the first Korean BL that they did. But yeah, there's fighting like this in that, and it's very tense. I'm telling you.
He's busy. This reminds me of Warriors.
When you just hear the dragging of the pipes on the floor. Yeah.
Come out and play.
It gives me, this franchise gives me big, there's an anime that I love called Durarara. And there's, yeah, it gives me big that vibes. He's very in shape.
Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh.
That's my guy as well. I love his style.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love his style guy. Yeah.
I love how he's changed this post. It's like it's like a stag do a night after.
Except look like you got, kicked in the head by a stag.
Yeah. Everyone is very interested in Oh Yeah Hi. He's like, so don't be such a reckless idiot.
Yeah.
He's used to being a bit of a Lone Ranger, I think, and just going headlong into whatever.
Be a team player, dude.
Is that bowl cut in there, the centre there? Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's tagging out. I really do love his 90s glasses, like the 90s sunglasses sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's in again at the minute.
I used to wear glasses like that.
They're
through most of the
fashionable again now.
90s. Oh.
I think he's making them put their hands up if they. Listen, he was going to try and use that opportunity to get out. Fancy car. So great luck, my friend.
Oh, me. If I get stuck in tunnels.
It's horrible.
Oh, no. Does she run, run, run?
He's obviously their resident insane one. Let's see how much fighting this guy does or not.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a few of them. These guys. Jesus.
I hope the people at the back took their cars because
Yeah. Oh shit.
There's a nice gold knuckle duster there. Maybe it was bad.
Poison them all. Oh no.
He's being faced with a harsh reality.
Yeah. You can. Uh-oh.
Quick, out the emergency door at the back of the bus. Listen, you know, I said that my high school was one of those schools. A bus company refused to come pick up the kids for a while once because it was a double-decker bus and they unscrewed the back bench seat and threw it out of the emergency window at the top of the double-decker bus.
No. Okay.
I told you this isn't far off.
We did a few things, but no.
No.
Not that.
I, of course, didn't participate in any of these activities.
I was tied to the bus. You know those cardigans you used to have with a tie?
Yeah.
I went to get off at the school and whoever was sitting behind me actually tied me to the seat.
Oh, were they all using the emergency door at the back? That guy is pretty buff there that they've got with him. They've not found their target. No. But the light will do. I don't think that guy fights, does he?
No, he's terrified.
He just keeps the notes.
Yeah. What the?
It's like, avenge me.
Yeah.
I always think, like, when there's films like this, how long it must have taken to film these fight scenes,
Oh my
because
gosh.
it's and choreograph as well, because
Yeah.
like the work that must have gone into it. It's like kudos fight choreography team.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, the way his face changed then.
Yeah.
I really like his outfit as well, the cropped jacket.
Yeah, no, and I really love khaki.
Yeah, it looks really good. And his hair looks really good with it as well. Oh yeah, I forgot he's the one with the knuckle duster. But he's covered it up, I think, hasn't he, with like yeah. He's covered it up with a cloth.
Uh-oh.
They always don't look very comfortable to use. Like,
I feel like they'd hurt your fingers.
yeah. But I guess it's a sacrifice you make for having a bit more pull in your bun. Oh. Oh no.
They just
The
walk
big
around
boss.
their pockets.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't have to
guess you
fight if you're that high
You
up.
don't have to. That's right.
Why are there so many bikes everywhere? Mind you, actually, at schools and stuff like that, there are.
School, yeah.
That shirt is a crime against my eyes.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
I think that's his whole.
Yeah.
Oh no. He's like, I'm sacrificing myself. But they were just arguing as well before all this. Before a guy flew on the table. It's like, save yourself.
My God. Your mohawk's not that bad.
No.
Oh, geez.
Ooh. That is a nice low cut there on that top. We're really supposed to be rooting for the other team here, but
Whatever. I really want to buy something in khaki now. I used to wear that a lot in the
Yeah.
80s. When I was in high school, actually, it was really in.
Mm.
I had so many things in khaki in it. Even though I'm a winter complexion, khaki suits me. Hey, oh, I like that move.
Yeah. Oh, the good old jacket over the head so you can't see me.
Classic.
I feel like all this stuff is too well tailored to fight in. I feel like they should at least wear something a bit rougher. Like, oh, I like that cut that went to between fights there.
Yeah.
I feel like this guy is gonna get beaten the hell up.
Ooh. Stay down.
This is definitely gonna be a like he's gonna have to avenge him situation. But also, Yuta changed sides. So it's not over until I say so.
Yeah.
Well, that was a cheap shot. No. Ooh. This guy is acting the psycho so well. Like,
Oh,
he's got like mad eyes.
he does. Leave him alone.
No. It's like this isn't honorable.
It is not.
And somehow that terrible shirt is still still lives.
Okay.
It's like they're regrouping.
Mm.
Wasn't he the guy who drove the van?
Wait.
Oh yeah, because he got taken hostage, didn't he?
Yes.
So he's not going to come back. I love that hairstyle when they plait like the side a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like
it
a little bit Viking or something.
Yeah,
like
it looks like
Danish.
a sort of it looks like a side shave, but it's like plaited.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching some Viking shows. I think some hair like that.
There's a few of them that are still AWOL then.
What? Hello, glasses guy.
Is he? I just realised he's got his fishing rod.
Yeah, fishing rod. I didn't even notice. Oh my god.
Oh. He's like, I've been a terrible leader. Oh no.
Don't leave us hanging, dude.
Oh no. He's like, I've got to think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. God, he's so insufferable, isn't he?
Mm. I just farted. Oh.
Keeping that in.
Oh my god.
It's like a way to kick a man when he's down. Literally.
Oh my god.
He's one of those that's like, you don't have friends because then you get weak. And he's like, friends make you strong. He's like, why are you stooping so low?
Exactly.
What a dick.
I hate him.
Like, he's got good hair, but I hate him.
It does look fried. I mean, it looks fried.
Yeah.
It's good, but it looks fried. But you look at
Yeah.
his healthy hair.
He looks so good. I really love that. Like, I appreciate the deep V top.
We love a DV. We love a DV.
Oh. Be like, don't be stupid. He's got hang-ups. That's why I always say having a lot of money's a curse as well.
Yeah.
You don't know who your real friends are. Must make you neurotic as hell.
Yeah, you'd never know. Like, I've got that type of personality that I'd just always be doubting myself.
Yeah. No, Mohawk guy.
He's so pretty.
He is, like... Why is he always just appearing out of nowhere?
He reminds me of like a Japanese Alan Rickman.
Oh, the glasses are off. It's
Hans Gruber.
business.
Hans Gruber. I'm looking for John McClane. Now look, he looks just like him. What's going on?
Oh.
Oh no, they're dead.
Oh no. It's like, I've got to see his face. He's come back. Oh, did he win his fight? Did he get him? Yes, he did.
He got busy.
Because the jerk got an alliance with two of the schools. So he just fought them and said, you have to drop out if I win. So he's got them out of the alliance now. Okay, but he took them off, presumably so they didn't get damaged in the fight, but then put them in his pocket. Did nobody, like, punch him or kick him on his, like... So that's one step. They've got less men now. Who's in the coon? Yeah.
Want to punch him.
Yeah. He's like, come on, guys, we have to use our brains. It's like the forced laughter of like
Yeah.
the minions. Ooh.
Oh.
Glasses seems like the type to fight smart.
Well, he's
Like
wears glasses, you know.
Like he did there. He said, "You have to drop out if I win," and got them to drop all of their support in just one fight. So you got to be smart about it.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Oh, has he struck up an alliance? That must have been what he did when he was on his walk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, before he came back.
Wait, I thought that said we become friends through flirting.
I mean, fighting's like that for them.
It is. Oh, it's going to go down.
Yeah, one that's in out of respect and not being a dick like the other guy. That pool's not been cleaned in a long time.
I was going to say, are they all going to do
swimming
like
in that
obstacle course for their challenge? Oh, some of this.
Yeah, he's like, I still hate you, but
yeah. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
yeah.
And then we all go fishing. They look like a bunch of inmates.
They do, with the shaved heads. He's not expecting the alliance.
Mm.
I hope Yuta kicks his ass.
Mm.
The jerk.
Yeah, he has to. Like, they've been focusing it, you know, so much on him. Well, I mean, he hasn't been in it heaps, but, you know, there's something
But
coming.
the dynamic, yeah.
Mm.
His hair's been perfect through this whole thing.
Yeah,
as well.
I know. It's a nice undercut.
It's nicely styled. And of course, there's my guy back there with his glasses, with his tied up hair.
And Japanese Alan Rickman on the right.
It's his fishing buddy. I can't believe that guy's turned up to fight the little scaredy one. He's there. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna like grab people like Spock around the
Yeah. That was the signal, I guess.
Jesus.
Let's just go.
Oh.
I love how they've got like pipes and bats and like nobody has got anything on the other side. They only fight with their fists in honor. A sense using tools is kind of frowned upon.
Mm. Oh God! Got 3 bowling balls coming towards you.
Yeah. Oh.
Your friend is in the gym.
No.
It's a trap. Some real anime opening music going on there.
Yeah. It's like, go up the stairs and come down on the other side. The bloody ladders. I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Oh.
It's probably quite effective, actually.
Yeah. Well, they're protected on the inside of it. Recruiting.
Oh no.
Ooh, I don't like him.
No. Nope.
Oh no, have they just been trapped in a kill box?
Yeah.
No.
People come flying through windows.
Oh no. Separated everyone.
Yeah. They side up, yeah.
Oh geez. Oh, I like this song.
Yeah. Of course they did.
Oh, look at them. 3 of them.
Mm.
Very stylish. Reminds me, I need to start doing my Tai Bo classes again. Try and get fit. I used to be able to kick quite high.
Just like think about this film while you're doing it.
Yeah. Think about that guy I want to kill.
Nope.
Oh.
It's a good thing about the school is there's plenty of stuff lying around to use. Nope.
Die. Showdown.
Nope.
They were so over him. The fuck?
Nope.
What? Oh no.
He wasn't going to stand for this.
Wait.
He's going to fight for them, isn't he? Because
Yeah,
he
he's
has to
gonna
be
fight for them.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's back. I made it mine. Yes.
Oh.
Aw. Hug.
Oh, mouse came up.
Come on, where's insane guy? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. He's there, being insane.
Set him free, Yuta. Do it.
Yeah. Let him go. This guy keeps reminding me of Ren. The little one.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm. Oh, the old spin. Dude, you could have just like bent, not spread your arms and legs out so far and make yourself the perfect
Yeah.
cartwheel.
It's like he wasn't dangling a minute ago.
Poor guy.
Ooh.
Oh, he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so handsome. No, you don't. Oh. Phew.
Fishing buddies.
Yeah.
It's like, don't bother, man. He's not worth it.
Hmm.
No, he's good. No, he's
Hey,
like,
dude,
I'll get
you've
him.
got internal bleeding.
Yeah. Not my dude.
Oh. Yuta,
Nope.
are you going to do something?
It's the both of the little.
What is...
Oh.
Wait.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Is this hired thugs?
I feel like it is.
It's another.
Oh, that's the guy who said, I'll break your other arm?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Oh, he's back.
Ah.
It's like he's come back from his time off,
Yeah.
and he's just walked in. It's like that meme where he walks in with the pizza and everything's on fire. He's just walked back into that.
I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Yeah. He's like barely standing up.
Yeah, yeah.
Mind you, we've not seen him fight properly yet, so. Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Yuta, action star. Oh.
Oh. Something tells me he's not used to feeling pain.
Yeah.
He's always using handcuffs. He's got long enough legs. If that was me, he still would have been able to handcuff that to the with my tiny legs. Ah. He could arrest me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a white shirt's a bad choice for a fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh no.
Does it mean business now? He's like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
Ow. Oh. Oh, shit.
It's a good job there's all this crap laying around for everyone to land in. He can't just fight fair. Kick him in the head, Yuta.
Do something.
No. He's like, his first priority was his friend.
Have you now? Look at the crazy one, though. He's so cute.
I know. His hair. Nope. He's realised he's screwed.
Yeah, you screwed, mate.
Oh no.
You're in a fight, man.
That's what happened. That's what happens when they're there paid and not loyalty.
Yeah. Is Yuta not gonna do what we think he's gonna do?
He's either going to turn on him or prove to him that he can be a loyal friend. It's one of the two.
Because I feel like if he was going to turn on him, the time to turn on him would have been when he was still on top. Because, you know, turning on him when he's already lost is you know, a bit easy. But no.
It's like everyone else is still barely stood up.
Yeah.
It looks like in the past maybe he was like a nicer guy, and he's just become really jaded over time with people's betrayals. Like, dudes, if you've got to crawl to each other to continue the fight, maybe it's over. Maybe it's time to tap out mutually.
Like the old jacket over the head, no?
No. Yeah,
no.
he's remembering when they were younger and he was pure. Oh.
Oh. Oh my god.
It's like, this guy doesn't give up.
No. He's not going to give up with all that inspirational music.
And then he became an asshole.
Oh.
They both do.
He's up. He's up. Just, oh my god.
Yeah. Like, clinging on to consciousness here. Oh
Oi.
no.
Oi, oi, oi. The fuck, dude? Oh no. Yes. Have a rest.
I will.
Dude.
It's like, let's go home.
Let's go fishing.
Yeah. It's like, this was fun. Let's do it next week. Now kiss. Not Yuta's smile. Like if I was fighting him, that's all he'd have to do, and it would just be like knockout, knockout straight away. Just smile. Aww.
Friends.
Aww.
Friends.
Yeah, because the leader's back now.
That's what it's like though when you know, go and leave from work and you come back and there's twice as much work as when you left.
Yeah, and it's a nightmare. Oh yeah, because he told him to not. Ooh. They have a past. Ooh.
What's going on?
He's like, "Are you not joining our air fist bump?"
It's our new thing. It's our thing now.
Yeah,
Everyone's
he's doing it as well. He wasn't even involved. I love it. They've got a complex now.
Yeah. I was going to say, how do these guys ever get laid? Jesus. 52 pickup.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh.
Who's gonna die going? Who's desperate enough? That like that water hasn't been cleaned ever. Is he gonna invite him in the car? Or is he
Come on, yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Oh, he's so happy.
Hi. These idiots.
Mm. I was laughing at the gym. The guy.
Yeah, they're using the car parts.
Mm. Maybe we should watch all the credits.
Yeah, I think we might.
For science.
A bit more. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh, it's so cute. Shit, I hope I can like I won't be able to put this in the reaction because of the music.
Yeah.
I hope I hope the fighting was loud enough that I can
I'm sure. Oh.
don't get picked up for copyright. Already. Oh.
He's going to do like what they did to him. Well, not them, but the other school. Where he's like, that's your number. Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Oh, that was good.
Stripped.
That was good. I really enjoyed the soundtrack for a start.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be looking up the soundtrack. I don't know if, we were looking for it before. It looks like a lot of the tracks are on YouTube, like lyric videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to look that up immediately because I really got into that. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And especially once you get to know the characters a bit and the humour and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Yuta, as he's his acting debut, right? Is this the first thing he's been?
I'm not sure actually. I think it's the first movie, but I'm not sure if he's had a short bit in a drama or something before.
He did well, and a lot of the stunts were him kicking and stuff like that. So I mean, let's say digitally altered the face, but there was definitely a lot of stunts he did himself, which is good. The fight scenes are amazing.
Yeah, like I said, it must have taken them ages to coordinate them all. It was great.
I might, when I'm bored sometime, I'll probably end up watching some of the other ones on Netflix while I'm working.
Yeah.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that reaction, people, and we will see you back here for, I don't know, some other stuff we're reacting to, which we haven't decided yet.
Some things.
Bye.
See you.